Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be reviewing the BonneBell Blend and Glow Blush Palette. There actually is kind of a story as to why I even have this, but if you're curious, I do have it on. Can't really tell. That will be partially explained when I get to reviewing this product. But first of all, I didn't go out really searching for BonneBell products. In fact, before I bought this, I didn't even know BonneBell made things other than lip gloss. So I actually bought this probably last May. My brother had a wedding coming up, and the blush that I had been using, which is this one, I got it in a makeup kit around Christmas years ago. And as you can see, it's worn down. I don't know why the pink is more worn out than this color. Just happened to be that way, even though I used both pretty much the same amount of time. Because I like to blend the colors together. But I went to buy a blush, and at the time, I had just finished my last semester of college, and I was waiting to pick up hours at my local job. And I literally had pennies to spend on a blush. But I had a preference. What I liked about this was the ability to just blend two together and have dual tones, which, it's kind of nice, a little unusual. And I also wanted something kind of subtle because just personal preference of mine, I prefer, more subtle blushes. So I actually went around and I found a lot of the ones that were in my price range at the time were those mono color palettes, the kind very popular in like CoverGirl and Maybelline or whatever, which I wanted something with dual tones. If I was going to spend money on a blush, I wanted to do that. So, but a lot of the ones that were dual toned were a little more expensive. And then I happened to walk by the BonneBell section at my Walmart and I saw this. I thought, well, that's interesting. I didn't know they made things like blush. And it was like $1.50, so I figured I'd try it. I didn't expect it to be a particularly great product. It was cheap. It's BonneBell, something I more associate with childhood and whatever. But, it had the multiple colors. Looks like you can use this as like a highlight, a contour, and then two different kind of blush colors. Me, I blend them all together. But that's just personal preference. And at first it was okay. I wasn't particularly impressed with it, but I didn't hate it. It does have a good bit of shimmer. I don't know how well you can see it. It's not super pigmented. It's very subtle. I guess the shimmer is the glow part. And at first, it looked like, a fairly decent product. And then as I started using it and wearing it down, the true nature of what they put in this came through. And if you can look, there is a ton of filler. It's very gritty. It's very messy. Not so much with the brush I have now, which is a little higher quality. But the blush brush I had been using for years, in order to get enough product on the brush to actually use it, I had to mix up and take apart like 3 times the amount as I would actually need. Which is regrettable, but it's not too bad considering it's cheap, and it's just really messy if you use it. I mean, it's okay, my other one, but it's, not the best quality. It's not something I'd buy again unless I had perhaps a 10-year-old cousin who was having a makeover birthday party. I might buy it for something like that, but I would not recommend this product. At first I would. Like, I actually think I was on Yahoo Answers and I did recommend this to someone who's asking for suggestions for the kind of makeup to use. And, if I had been using it a little longer, at the time I'd only been using it a couple of days, but if I had been using it a little longer, I would not have recommended it. It's not the best quality. Also, it has a very strong smell. It smells a lot like baby powder, which makes me figure it probably has a ton of talc and stuff in it. and it just has a very strong smell, so if you're very sensitive to it, that's also not a good thing. But yeah, that's my review on the BonneBell Blend and Glow. Not something I would recommend. And if you have any suggestions for me to review, because I'm still looking for a good blush, just let me know and I'll see if I can finagle a review for you and let you know. Yeah. Bye.